Hello and welcome to GBR. You find us today racing with the guys from the MRC in the GT3 World Series Season 5. This is League 1 for round 4. Sprint and feature for this round. As you can see, we are at Tokyo Expressway. I think this is south clockwise for this first race. So after 10 minutes of qualifying, Toby in the Lexus put it on pole. Not too sure about Pizza Hut. Maybe put a bit of McDonald's on there instead. In second place we have Fubuki in the Lexus. In third we have Dark Clark in the Ferrari. In fourth we have Midnight in the Ferrari. Fifth place we have Martinar in the Lexus. In sixth we have Donkey Chong in the Corvette. Seventh place we have Brucey in the Jag. In eighth we have Judge in the Ferrari. Ninth place we have Fat Pickles in a Jag. In 10th place we have Hero Cram in the Ford. A little bit lower down than normal for Hero Cram in 10th. In 11th we have Golden Brownie in the VW. In 12th place we have JRC, changed his car to the Citroen for this one. And in 13th we have Leeds in the Ferrari. So that is the drivers for this round. So let's get the right camera angle. There we go. Get to the front of the grid and let's get this race underway. 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Toby there with a little bit of a slower start. That means a little Dark Clark just to get alongside and get into first place. Midnight there pulled along to the left of Toby as well, and he's got round up towards turn 1 we go. Is there going to be any carnage between these guys? It looks like we've got through fairly cleanly through turn 1 as we go, but Dark Clark there already trying to pull a gap over Donkey Chong, who's got up to second place. So a good start there for Donkey Chong. I think he started in 6th or 7th on the grid. Toby there, you can see his Wi-Fi is still a little bit jittery as we're coming into the hairpin onto the long back straight. A little bit of bumping and barging with Midnight, but they get through fairly clean. Oh, there's someone off in the background. Who was that? It's Leeds. What's happened to Leeds? Coming out onto the hairpin, out of the hairpin, sorry. Just gets a little bit of a tank slapper and meets barrier on the exit. But Dark Clark just ahead of Donkey. They're going 2 wide. Brucey's trying to make it 3 wide as we're coming through into the tunnel section. He's going to try and follow Midnight through. Probably a safer bet with the Wi-Fi of Toby. Toby's pinged in all over the place there through the tunnel. That's really caught up a few of these guys. Martin there, sorry, he's going to get past. Is he? No, he's not. He's going to have to slip in behind Toby. No, he's going to get through on the exit there of Toby coming into the final couple of corners. Toby there getting it a little bit wrong. Judge there getting past him as well, and Hero Cram there in 8th place. He's worked his way up a couple of spaces. It's up to 7th now. So up 3 places for Hero Cram. This group here at the back just fighting between them of who wants to be on the road first. Dark Clark there, he leads the way, not too far ahead of Donkey Chong in second place. These two have checked out a little bit there from Brucey in 3rd place, so he did get past Midnight for that last spot on the podium, but obviously we are already lap 1, about a 13 or so lap race I believe this one is, maybe less. We'll see at the end, but yeah, just ahead of Midnight and Martin there as we come on to the long back straight. See if Midnight will get attacked by Martin, or if he can attack Brucey in front of him in the Ferrari. We know it's quick. It has definitely caught up to the back end of Brucey, so he's moving forward. Midnight, is he going to go for the move in towards the right-hander at the end of the straight. He's close enough to go for the move. He is going to pull to the right-hand side. Can he get it braked in time? No, he can't. He's going to slip back in behind Brucey. Thinks about the long picture here. As here, lap 2. Far too early to try and make a move. Hero Crown there in 6th place. Got ahead of Judge as he come through the chicane. Toby there in 8th. Oh, who was that? That was Fubuki. Did he get touched, or did he just do it himself? Let's jump into Chase Cam as we're coming into the chicane here. He's got a bit of a gap here between him and Fat Pickles. No, he does it himself. He smashes into the barrier on the right. That's going to give him damage now on that front right corner of the car. Drops him down to 11th. JRC, he must have had a spin it as well. Yep, on this lap. He's got behind Leeds now. So these two are going to have a little battle for 12th place. But at the front, Dark Clark from 133.1 and 33.2, so he's not dropping Donkey. He dropped him a 10th the last lap round, and probably only about a second between them, so Donkey's going to be getting that slipstream from the Ferrari all the way down this long straight. Brucey there 3rd, pulling Midnight away from Martin by the looks of it. So that Jag seems to be fairly quick in a straight line compared to the Ferrari, and especially the Lexus. Lexus seems to be struggling. It seems obviously on the top end speed. But one car that doesn't struggle on top end speed, and that is the Ford. What's he doing? He's doing about 3 or 4 miles an hour quicker than the car in front, with really no slipstream at all. So one car to watch out for is the Ford in this one. Judge there, a little bit of a gap to Toby and Fat Pickles as they're coming into the chicane. Get it done nicely through there. Don't hit that barrier on the outside. Golden Brownie there in 10th place. Fubuki there after that little incident that he had a lap ago. He's got himself going again. And probably what's his lap times compared to the guys in front? Is he catching up after that mistake? 33.9, 33.7, 33.6. Yeah, so he's doing about the same lap times as the guys in front. But if they start fighting, they will start going out a little bit slower. Hero Crown there, he set the purple lap now of 32.8, so he is on the move. Obviously didn't have a very good qualifying, but moving his way forward during the race. As he's got Martin R just in front of him. He'll probably getting it nice and tail happy there onto the main straight. Let's jump on board with Hero Crown. See how much he's going to close up to the rear end of that Lexus in front of him. It is a straight, but it's not a straight because there's a few little sweep left and right on this part of the track, but he hasn't caught up as much as I thought he has. But I think now is the time that he is catching up. See the name board coming up above Martin R. There's someone there with a penalty in front. That's Midnight. So Midnight's going to have to serve that penalty. Yes, he will. He's out of the last corner as well. So Brucey there, getting it all over the curbs. That's just going to slow him down. He's coming under attack now from Martin R. Martin R just slips on past, but Midnight's going to lose a space or maybe 2 through serving that penalty. Martin R's gone past. Brucey's just slipped his way past as well. So really Martin R's come out the best out of them 3 drivers. He's gone from 5th to 3rd with Brucey running wide and Midnight serving that penalty. Donkey Chong there, he has just dropped off the rear end of Dark Clark. Dark Clark's been doing 32s and very late 33s, where Donkey Chong's just been the lower part of the 33s, not been able to get down to the same as Dark Clark, but you can still see him in front. So if Dark Clark has a little mistake here or there, Donkey Chong will be right up behind him. Martin R's got a little bit of a gap to the Jag of Brucey in 4th place, so he's had a good first sector to pull that gap over Brucey. I think Brucey's going to be catching up to him fairly quickly. There we go, you can't really see that gap has closed down this straight. Martin's gone purple through sector 2 as well, so the Lexus is really no slouch. They just obviously can't carry the speed it seems than Clark can. Midnight there, he's got Herocram right up behind him. Oh, is that wide there from Midnight? Is he going to pick up another half-second penalty on the exit of the chicane? No, it looks like he got away with that one. Must have just been on the curbing. Judge, Toby and Fat Pickles having a fight here for 7th, 8th and 9th place. Toby's trying to go around the outside of Judge into towards turn 1, the long way round. Judge gives racing room, but just allows Toby to keep it on without hitting into the wall. Fat Pickles there just sitting there watching this action unfold in front of him, just not wanting to get involved. And Golden there in 10th, just a little bit further back from the guys in front. Is he going slower? Yeah, he's going a little bit slower. Fabuki there, he is catching up to Golden Brownie, a couple of attempts a lap. So maybe by 3 or 4 laps he'll be right up behind Golden Brownie. JRC there in 12th place. He's got ahead of Leeds, who isn't too far behind. Leeds has got damage on the front right as well. So probably through the first sector he smashed into the wall and picked up that damage. But all these guys are still fairly close to one another. You know, a little incident here and that could be it. We're losing a fair few spaces. Dark Clark nicely through the chicane, same as Donkey Chong. Getting it through. Martin R staying ahead of Brucey, Midnight and Herocram. So really a battle for the last spot on the podium between these four. You see we're nearly halfway through the race, so it'll be interesting to see who's going to come out on top between these three, because I think Dark Clark and Donkey, unless they don't make a mistake, they're going to be 1 and 2 for this one. Picking up a couple of penalties here and there will soon drop them back to this main pack for this fight for 3rd place. At the moment everyone kind of line astern through there. Really many opportunities to overtake. The hairpin is one, but then you know you're probably going to get turned down the main straight, so really you've only got the end of the main straight is the point you could make an overtake if you are close enough. But Midnight's looking forward at the Jag in front that seems to be very quick in a straight line, and also then the Ford behind that's even quicker. As we're coming through the tunnel section once again, that Ford doesn't seem to be catching up, I think, because these guys have all got the slipstream from the Lexus in front. They all just close up that gap, and kind of none avoids the slipstream from Herocram and the top speed that car has got. Judge there, he's got Fat Pickles right by him. We have lost someone from... Who have we lost? Toby. Because Toby was fighting with Judge. And I remember from the night that his Wi-Fi absolutely crashed and ended up leaving the race, so that'd be why Toby isn't in this one anymore, or this race I should say. So that leaves Judge and Fat Pickles, father and son, going at it for 7th place. Who is going to come out on top? We've got 8.5 minutes while the race go. Judge going purple through sector 1. So Ferrari seems to be good through sector 1 compared to what Herocram now, who's got the fastest lap. 32.8. Golden Brownie there, he has very slowly been caught by Fabuki, who is just going quicker and quicker. 33.2s he's been doing, and Golden Brownie 33.4, did a 34.5 the last time round as well, up 6, so yeah, definitely losing time to the guys in front and letting Fabuki slowly catch up to him. So yeah, I see there a little bit more on his own, same as Leeds as well. Ooh, Dark Lucky has picked up a half-second penalty, but I think he's got enough of a gap ahead of Donkey Chong not to concede that first place. But he has pretty much clinched from the first corner with the fast starting of the Ferrari compared to the Lexus. So yeah, he didn't lose too much time to Donkey, probably about a good second and a bit, but had enough of a gap to not worry about Donkey Chong trying to go for a move at all. Martin Art in third, Brucey for Herocram's got past Midnight now for that fifth place. So will Midnight try and retaliate back? It's going to be hard to get that forward, especially at the end of a long straight. He's just going to be happy just to still be within slipstream range at the end of the straight, that's for sure. Chelsea and Fat Pickles in 7th and 8th still fighting over that position. It's starting to spread out between these guys at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll wait for them to get round to the start finish line, and I will jump on a lap with someone. Brucey's going to try and go hang around the outside, trying to probably do the old switcheroo on Martin, but just can't do it. Up towards the chicane, definitely worth going one by one through the chicane. You don't want to be going side by side. Oh, Martin are getting it a little bit tail happy coming out of the chicane, but I'm going to jump on with Midnight so you can see the action up in front as we do a lap guide here at Tokyo Expressway south clockwise. Well, across the line up towards turn 1 we go, little kink there just before the 50-meter board, chuck it into this 90-degree right, and then we've got a few little S's here on this overpass. It's all about getting as close to the walls as you can, but not hitting them on the exit, because it will just slow you down, and then we drop down off the highway and then in towards the hairpin here of turn 5, and on to the main straight. Pits areas on the left on the entrance to that corner, not going to be used for this one, but it will be used for the next race that we go to. Just see this straight is not really straight, so you can't really see the cars too far up ahead because there is a corner pretty much straight away after them. Probably this is the straightest part of this straight out of the tunnel up towards turn 6 we go, and just before the 50-meter board again, chuck this one in, and then we come down off the highway towards the chicane here. Little flick right and left. Don't smash the curbs too much because it will just send you flying into the barrier, and then we go around the last corner here. The guys in front didn't really get in too much of an action for this line, and up towards the start finish line we go. I think Midnight for the lap. Fat Pickles has got past Judge, and so has Fabuki. Fabuki's got past Golden Brownie and Judge as well, so Fabuki's on the charge. Is he going to try and catch up to Fat Pickles in front? If Golden Brownie can stay that close behind Judge at the end of the lap, he should be able to sneak that 9th place away from him once he serves that penalty. Herocram, he's moved his way past Brucey. How did he do that? Oh, it looked like Brucey just tapped the ball there on the exit of turn 4 down towards the hairpin. He's got that position. Is Brucey going to try and fight it? No, he's not. He's just going to stay there and sit behind the Ford, maybe try and use it to catch up to Martin R. But getting it all tail happy is Brucey. That's just going to lose him a little bit of speed getting up behind the Ford, and allow Midnight behind just to close that gap up a little bit. But Herocram is going to be catching up to that Lexus fairly quickly now that he's only got one car giving slipstream. Don't know if he's flashing lights or that's just the tunnel. Oh, into the barrier went Herocram, trying to look for all the inside of Martin and didn't realise how close he was to the barrier. So luckily he didn't pick up any damage there from Herocram, but he can see they're not that far behind Donkey Chong and Dark Clark up in first and second place. Around the last corner, looks like Hurricane's going to have to probably wait for after the S's to make a move. Brucey there, he's got Midnight right behind him now as we're coming up to start lap 12. Midnight pulls alongside, so he's going to go for the move up towards turn 1. Brucey's going to be hung out to dry, and Midnight will slip past into 5th place. Is he going to try and work his way up to the back of Hurricane? I think it's going to be quite a tough ask over the speed of that Ford, but he's right behind Martin now. Coming down towards the hairpin, they can see Donkey Chong in front. Donkey Chong's, what's his lap times? 33. Yeah, these guys dipping into 32s. And Donkey there, he's only had 1 lap in the 32s, so yeah, just going a little bit slower at the moment. Dark Clark there, 32.6, just gone fastest with no slipstream on lap 11. But here's the position, or the last position on the podium between Hirokram and Martin R. Oh, Hirokram squeezes Martin up close to the wall. I think they made contact, and Martin ended up getting a little bit of paint rubbed off on the barrier through the tunnel. So hard driving there from Hirokram to get that 3rd spot. Maybe because he can see Donkey Chong in front of him, but with only really 1 lap left to go, I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to him. But Brucey and Midnight there fighting out of the chicane for 5th and 6th place. Fat Pickles there, he's got Fubuki right behind him, coming on to the last lap as well. So everyone's 2 by 2 at the moment. Battling Golden Brownie's just ahead of Judge, so Judge obviously did slip behind after that penalty. JRC there in 11th, still going around in the Citroen, and so is Leeds in that Ferrari. Same livery, yeah, very similar livery between Leeds and Dark Clark. Dark Clark's on the last lap now. Donkey Chong's should have enough of a gap to Hirokram, who's just gone fastest again. That'd be from the slipstream that he had from Martin R down the main straight. It's just been able to give him that extra speed that he needs. Leeds there, he's just started the last lap as well, so everyone gets to lap 13 in this one. Brucey there, he's got a little bit of a gap now over Midnight. Fat Pickles, he's got Fubuki behind, but we've seen the Lexus of the Jaguar of Brucey absolutely rapid in a straight line, so I don't think that Fubuki's going to be able to do much about Fat Pickles in front of him at the end of this straight. It looks like Donkey Chong's really been caught up by maybe not. This looks closer on the mini-map. No, it definitely has caught up, but as we come around the last corner here for Dark Clark, he's going to come up towards the finish line to claim the race victory for round 4 here at Tokyo. Donkey Chong will claim 2nd, Hirokram 3rd, Martin R in 4th place, Brucey in 5th, Midnight in 6th place. Fat Pickles just holds on ahead of Fubuki for 7th and 8th. Golden Brownie just ahead of Judge for 9th and 10th. JSC is going to come around the last corner here and will finish in 11th place. Come across the line, here we go. And Leeds will come across to finish in 12th. Obviously Toby had a disconnect and finishes in 13th. Leeds there in spectacular fashion. Can't go a lap without crashing, and he'll come across around the last corner. So if you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and we'll see you all for the feature race. Thank you, and bye bye.